Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and yes, today we got the strat. It took a bit long because quite busy yesterday, and this tourney is pretty ass, so got no motivation for it. Because first things first, you see Lucy, her nullifier is bugged, and it can only apply once, so after those 10 seconds, she's pretty much just fodder, so that's why I'm not using it in this team setup, and this is the team I have right now, as you can see. Conquest, Sukuna, because he's got 500% buff, Alucard for constant bleed. It's sad, but Alucard is needed. I mean, you can try an Evo Ackerman for longer bleed if you need someone to bleed. You got Sanjay for his summons, definitely good for bosses, and you got Kaguya. She's basically the most needed unit for this one. Buffing Conquest, she has a nuke, and she can take the element of Unbound and do more damage to Unbound to those enemies in it. So, also, I don't know what Avi's doing, but we're like 18k CCU. Yo, these guys need to update ASAP. Because it's pretty bad, man. Anyways, let me just get this video and enjoy and have fun. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest, this 20 is hot ass, so I don't know what you guys want to expect from me. I don't even know what to do, man. This 20 is so dumb. But yeah, for farm upgrading order, just follow the order I do for upgrading my farms. Overall though, this update needs to drop this. There's no way they don't, man. I don't know what these guys are doing. But yeah, this upgrade order I'm doing for my farms is better than the one I originally used to do. So just try to follow this one. You only get like an extra 100 yen, but it might be a minor difference that makes a big difference. But yeah, Lucy's bugged. You can't really, I mean, you can use her, but see no value in using her for those extra 10 seconds. I see no slot in this team I should go into. This team is pretty much irreplaceable, unless I'm missing something. Placing all our Sukunas here. See, you're gonna get 1 to upgrade 3 for full AoE, and then you're gonna get all of them to upgrade 3 for full AoE. Once both are upgrade 3, you're gonna place your conquests over here. We're gonna prioritize one conquest to get him to upgrade 8. I think it's that one. No, upgrade 9 in fact. But you can place Kogyo whenever you want. Just cycle her nukes, domains. See, I had her a bit early. Doesn't really matter. You're just gonna be using domains whenever you want. And it's always ice sand, ice sand, ice sand, ice sand. Can't really use fire domain because, as you know, fire has like a 180% buff, I mean debuff, or 190% debuff. So don't really want to be using that. And that's why we can't really upgrade Sukuna past upgrade 8, which is quite annoying. After this Alucard is at upgrade 4, we're going to place our Sunjus and turn on Auto Arise. But the issue with this tournament is straight after Eren and Mikasa die, the mobs are just too beefy. I don't know what you want us to do. It's too beefy. You need to make sure your Alucards are exactly hitting. Like you see, I checked my range and they're hitting perfectly. Also, I think I was a bit slow to mention it, but you want to have your conquest set your bosses when a boss is in their range, because if you don't know, conquest is full AoE when they're targeting a boss. See why the summons are so useful. He's just so good at dealing with bosses. Make sure to set your conquest back to the closest after the boss is dead. And the next set of bosses are the most annoying. They eat up a lot of summons. And those mobs are too beefy to deal with. Always make sure to alternate your target domains. Always use them whenever you can. They last for like 10 seconds and the cooldown is 20 seconds, I'm pretty sure. And here we're just going to be focusing on Kaguya and setting these guys to bosses as soon as we see Eren take a bit of damage. And you see how well these mobs are getting dealt with, because the full AoE on Conquest is very broken. It's quite crazy that these guys have resilience and he's still dealing with them that well. Just imagine if he had proper Lucy set up with him. He would be clearing these mobs a lot better. As you can see, this Mikasa boss dies as well to summons. And It's after that, that's what okay, the main issue here, look, you see, you know how Kaguya follows? Don't use her domain now. Because Kaguya's gonna end up following Mikasa, and I'm gonna lose out on like 2 attacks. You'll see. See, I used it now. Mikasa's gonna die to the mobs anyway, so... And now look, Kaguya's stranded, and there's like 2 instances where thingy... Look, 2 attacks I would have gotten to these mobs at the front. So, don't make the same mistake as me. Maybe you're better 3 attacks. And I did tell you guys earlier, so don't get on to me in the comments. So as you can see, these mobs straight after the boss are just too tanky, and there's nothing you can do. Switch your conquest back to closest after the boss is dead. Yes, that's another mistake on my part. During his Sinister Sanctum, he should be doing 240k damage. Not sure if it's to all enemies in range, I can't remember. I haven't used this guy in ages. Oh yeah, for this part, we're gonna move this guy here, clear those shields, and then move him to base to clear those more shields. And yes, you can replace him after the boss leaves his range, but it's not really necessary, because he's still gonna be clearing the shields regardless. You only wanna be nuking when you're on sand domain, because if you don't know, that's when Kaguya's damage is at her peak. It's about like 114k damage. With the unbound, it's about doubled, so about like 228k damage, and then 1000% is about 2.28 million damage to each enemy, so definitely really good. See, I'm legit spamming it, waiting, hoping I can get off. And luckily enough, we did get off. As soon as you use this, nuke, and then move this one to the back as soon as the nuke damage is in place. And here it's just as long as you can just survive as long as possible. Not much to say. Or also turn off auto skip right now. You see, I made a mistake, and I went over to the next wave, so I lost out on 5 seconds of damage. I thought I'd be able to make it, but I didn't make it, and yeah, that's it for the video. Not much more for me to say. You know, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.